Hello everybody, Henry here, and today I'm going to show you about the Melon Playground update 25.666 in Melon Sandbox. So if you want to notice on my next video, just comment down below. Please comment to my video and tell me what I got. And also, enjoy watching. So everybody, we could notice the Melon Playground update 23.0 was shrouded in darkness and mystery. So even when we see a phone over here, we could notice about the things. And if I click loop, that means it'll do something. Look, and you can see the whole thing. When you see something orange, just something happens. If we pause the recording, something happens. We can notice a way, right? Until stop. And if I do this, and also when we see we can notice melon stretched down on ropes with his eyes crossed out. When we see this is a pentagram. When it says here, can't see, so that means thing can't see, that means I can't see. So even when we see melons, and this here is melon, when I thought he could, when I thought I couldn't see his eyes, and also right here is the ways. Also, the pentagram can't see he's lying, and also we could see through as those eyes were it was invisible, and also we could see he is. Look, can you see those dark black stuff? And he is the one that told us that what he has. When we unpause the video, when you hear a phone call, just heard and when you can hear some creepy, terrifying sounds, terrifying, is it? Well, even when you see this video, also you need to put a like and subscribe. So hide. And also, sorry guys, my mom is snoring even so loud. So you'd have to tell me. As also, when you say it's okay that my mom was doing that, so when I turn on the volume a little bit, so you can hear it here. When you hear something else was really creepy. As also we can fear about there was a phone call over here when we see a phone. When you see that from update 23.0, when you can see, as also when we see here, there's so many, and also we have, and this right here, the Melon Playground video was real. As also, I didn't even know, but I really wish I could watch. But also, when I have a update 23.0, right now I have a acid map with everything new. We could think. Lose changes. we changed our minds. So the Melon Playground Update 23.0 have changed our minds. We can hear a volume. But we could hear something. What we notice about the phone call, when you can hear it. But also, we could hear the voice. It's really hard to hear it, but it's not that easy. It's really worse. But we can't tell what's the voice. When we can hear voices around here, the voice is really creepy. Sounds so terrifying, right? As also, we could notice about the generator when we get the number from the phone. When you can notice about a laboratory. There's much macetas. There's a lot of melons are in. When they're in there, you can feel about that you're terrified by those dead bodies. The dead bodies were dangerous. When you're gonna have a nightmares, when nightmares does. When you can see a projector changes, check. When you can hear the projector was doing tick tick, when you can hear it here. When it switches to another video as another one. Another one's on. That sounds creepy, right? The ways about the monsters were here. When we get the number from the phone, you can notice when you do 666, that means something happens will scare you crap. That craps you out and scares you and terrifies you by the dead bodies. When you're terrified about also, there's no need to scare. But even the voice was really hard to hear something. When you can hear a volume, when you can hear some sort of volume, when someone is still not here to call someone in the phone, when someone is in the phone when calling, when you're trying to call someone, no one can hear. And we can notice about the Melon Wong's video, we can hear a 666 noises. Hear it.
Maybe
if you hear the 666 scary sound when you hear it, that's really scary for you. When we can see as Melon Fong's videos. So reason I subscribed for him, so he is my favorite YouTuber. Also, it's called the afternoon. Afternoon movements where you can notice head backwards. We could notice about backwards. We could hear that he told us. After telling us when he's telling us what to do. When we head to backwards, and also it's from the afternoons. Also, you can notice here is something when you do to 0. We can notice about this pentagram over here. We can notice melon stretched down on ropes with his eyes crossed out. And also, when he used a pentagram that says can't see, as also, he tells us about the Vitruvian man was Leonardo da Vinci himself. And he is written back in 1492. And also, right now, Melon Playground was yet to be clarified. We can notice about the clock face. Also, clock faces. About the clock face, we can notice. Write in comments what you think. So even when we can notice about Melon Fong's video, as you can notice, we could tell you about this. When we noticed, hear his own video. Here you go, and hear him.
Comments under my last video, many people wrote that they can't find this secret phone. Now I'm going to show you how to do it. In order to get this secret phone, you just need to go to the menu. If you don't have it spawned the first time, then it's not a big problem. It spawns with about a 25% chance. And in order to speed up the search for this phone, you need to go to the mod editor first, and then just go back to the main menu. So, repeat until you have this phone. It's pretty straightforward. But I think we've already found a couple of numbers for this phone, and I don't know if you should be driving these numbers. But here's a little Easter Bunny 87 from Five Nights at Freddy's. If you call this phone number mod 1987, we have music. Very mysterious music about the bite of the 87th E. I think fans of the FNAF game series know about this sting very well. I'm not allowed to show it on YouTube simply because it's 18 plus. So I think you can Google it and see what it is, but I don't recommend it if you're not a healthy person. And even if it is, after this video, it's not sure it's going to stay that way.
So you hear it, right? As also we can notice about Melon Fong's video. He noticed our videos was a great game. As also remembers about this. About FNAF games at 1987. We can notice 1987, we have music until 666. We can notice that you're dialing it. When you do a video, we could hear the whole volume. And also we can notice.
What can they tell us? Write about it in the comments. Maybe
As also when I do this, I also don't hear.
Maybe on the flip side, we are told that this may be his last call. Also, many people wrote to me in the comments that in the drive number 51, some people will have very loud shots. However, I have not been able to do anything. And in the drive number 51, I have no result. If anyone has any result, post it in the comments, because I have actually had this number completely fail to work. I think that there are still many more number passwords we can find. The main thing is to keep looking. And if you have some result, be sure to write me about it. Way to get it. Just try to enter this map several times until you manage to do it. Personally, I did it, and here's an interesting fact. When you switch off the lights, it blinks in a mysterious way. Maybe it's an SOS signal in Morse code, or maybe it's just an identification sign for an aircraft and there's no secret here. However, Why so strange it appears at a certain moment and why it is not lit constantly, it is very strange. And the periodicity of these signals reminds me a lot of Morse code. If any of my viewers understand it, definitely try to decipher it. Maybe you will be able to find some new number, or maybe some new pasahala. Help us reconstruct the history of the Melon Playground. Apparently there are several of these numbers and basically a large number of pashalas. And most likely if you find all the pass halts and restore the story, you'll unlock a new secret 17th achievement. Initially, I thought we would just find a number, enter it into the phone, and then we would get this secret achievement. However, that didn't happen. And I understand you have to find absolutely all the numbers. Well, let's move on to the last fact for today, which is not so creepy anymore, and it has absolutely nothing to do with this mysterious phone. It's a fact about melonic acid. If you dip Melon in acid, he will turn off all hitboxes, but you can get them back by simply pressing Disable Collision and then pressing Enable Collision. And after a few tries, you will have Melon's hitboxes completely back. However, for some reason, none of the syringes will react to this. Write in the comments if you knew about this. It's actually a very interesting fact. Do you think it's a bug after all, or is it still some kind of trick and passphrase? Also, be sure to send your guesses and passphrases in the comments. Maybe you found something and I missed something. And then we'll get into the main story of Melon Playground together. That concludes my video. Thank you all for watching. Good luck, everyone. Bye, everyone. And remember, mate, as always, see you the other day.
And also, this video is coming to the end. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel and like this video. Make sure to give some thumbs up right now. And also, bye.